To apply or change the various size and properties settings for a selected image, click the Size and Properties category icon within the Format Picture task pane. This will display the different category groupings, such as size, position, and text box. The options shown within the Size category grouping are used to set the size of the selected image. You can click the Size category grouping to expand it and display the options. You can enter the height of the image into the Height spinner box. You can enter the width of the image into the Width spinner box. You can enter a degree of rotation into the Rotation spinner box. You can scale the height of the image by a percent by entering the percentage into the Scale Height spinner box. And finally, you can scale the width of the image by a percentage by typing the percentage into the Scale Width spinner. You can check the Lock Aspect Ratio checkbox to ensure that when you adjust the height, the width will adjust accordingly, and vice versa. This prevents warping of the image. You can check the Relative to Original Picture Size checkbox to use the aspect ratio of the original picture as the ratio to preserve when making size adjustments. You can check the Best Scale for Slideshow checkbox to automatically adjust the image size by scaling it to its maximum appearance during a slideshow. You can use the Resolution drop-down to then select the resolution to use. You can click the Reset button to reset any changes made to the image. The options shown within the Position category grouping used to set the position of the selected image within the scale. You can click the Position category grouping to expand it if needed and display the options. You can enter a measurement for the horizontal position into the Horizontal Position spinner box. You can select from where in the slide to measure the horizontal position by choosing a location from the From drop-down. You can enter a measurement for the vertical position into the Vertical Position spinner box. You can select from where in the slide to measure the vertical position by choosing a location from the From drop-down box. The options that are shown within the Text box category grouping are only used when setting the properties of text boxes and word art. You can click the Text box category grouping to expand it if needed and display the options that you have for text boxes. However, if you have an image selected, these category settings will appear grayed out and unavailable as they are only used for formatting selected text boxes and word art. We covered these settings in a lesson in the last chapter. You can click the Alt Text category grouping to expand it and display the options that you have entering text for your selected image. This category grouping is used to set a title and description of the selected image for persons who use a screen reader to read image content to them. You can enter a title for the image into the title text box, and then enter a description of the image into the description text box. This information should always be entered for the selected image if you plan on publishing the PowerPoint presentation.